Hello everybody, welcome to episode 24 of Let's Play SimCity 4. Alright, what we're going to do today is something a little bit different. We're going to go over here to this huge square, and we're going to start a new city. Now unfortunately, because of the processing speed of my computer is not too great, I won't be able to build a big city on this spot. It just won't work too well. So what I'm going to do is make an interesting terrain that might have, say, a few small towns on it. And I also thought this would be a good opportunity for me to talk about a few things as we do this. Alright, first we want to... Actually, we can't zoom out. This is as far out as we can go. So we're going to start with... I'm going to make like islands and things, so I'm going to start with the edges being water. Alright, yes. It's been a long time since I've made a video of any kind, and I apologize for that. You know, things have been busy like usual, and you know, there's always reasons that I can come up with for not making things, but it's always fun to watch these mountains come up. There we go. Now that's pretty cool. But anyway, I've had a lot of comments on my previous SimCity 4 videos. A lot of people complaining I wasn't playing the game right and stuff. It's like, oh, you suck at this game, you're not doing it right. And, you know, I get comments like that no matter what game I play. And I usually ignore it, because, who really cares, you know? I'm not here to have, you know, fights with anyone. But, when it comes to SimCity, it's pretty consistent, and it's usually along the same theme. So I thought I might cover that. What people are saying is, you know, I'm not really playing the game right, you know, the cities aren't designed effectively, I don't have the budget's balanced, and, you know, other things like that. So, yeah, the main criticism people have is I'm not playing the game right, in quotes. I'm using finger quotes that you can't see. But, and to that I respond that, you know, SimCity as a Maxis game is a game that doesn't have victory conditions, and it's sort of, you know, a wide open sandbox type structure. You can do whatever you want. Now, there we go. Nice scraggly cliffs, if that's a word. Now, most of the time when I play this game, I like to make concept cities of different types. You know, I want to make them visually interesting, or, you know, have a certain street layout, or a certain, you know, a certain terrain layout. Or I try to pretend that I'm making a real city in real time, or, you know, I try to make a realistic looking city. And oftentimes that will result in me not making the most efficient cities, should I say. And it basically comes down to playing style. And these people who are criticizing me for not playing the game well, you know, they're partially right. I'm not really doing it efficiently. I'm not making the best run or the best managed cities in the world. I just like to make interesting cities. So, you know, these people kind of got a point, but on the same time, they have to take into account the different playing styles of people. And, you know, in general, I'm not a hardcore gamer. You know, I'm very casual in what I do. You know, a lot of the people who have been complaining are, SimCity purists, and they feel things have to be done the right way. And I can respect that. I know where they're coming from. And I'm not going to criticize them for their way of thinking. So, yeah, I just, what I say to them is I'm not really a purist. I'm a casual gamer, and I just do things the way I like to do them. Alright, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I just repeated one of Forrest Gump's catchphrases. That's an interesting looking landform right there. Looks like the jaws of some creature coming up. But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I want to talk about a couple other things that don't strictly have to relate to SimCity, but those of you who watch this will find out about them. Well, for one thing, the Civilization 3 LP unfortunately has to be put on indefinite hold due to technical problems. I know that's kind of a lame excuse, very vague. It's like, technical problems, what's going on? But yeah, I'm having some issues with some of the things that are going on. The game keeps crashing in the same spot. So, unless I can figure out how to fix the problem, the Let's Play might be doomed, which would suck. But, if I was going to be completely honest about it, I wasn't really happy about the quality of, how the Let's Play was going. I'm not going to say I didn't like doing it, because I did, but, for some reason, Audacity, the sound recording program I use, and Civ 3 really don't like each other. They're really at odds. And Audacity just skips like hell whenever I try to, record with it. Oh, did I lose the little beak thing? Nope, it's still there. So, and when you listen to it, you can obviously tell that it's skipping, and it's not the greatest of sounds. So, I wasn't too happy with the quality, and also, the whole map had an initial gimmick to it, the colonization, but after about the first 25 or so episodes, the gimmick kind of wore off, and it became sort of just like any other Civ 3 game, which is not bad, of course, but it kind of took away the uniqueness of what made it the the colonization map game. It went from being pretty unique to being pretty routine, and it took a little bit of the fun out of it, if you know what I mean. And, as much as it sucks not to finish the Let's Play, I don't think the world will end because of it. I mean, I've already done one Civ 3 LP, one complete one. And, even though that was at the beginning of my LP career, so to speak, and, I didn't have the best mic back then, and all these other factors, I still think it was something I stand behind as being proud of. I think it was a pretty good accomplishment. People still find it and watch it, and it's pretty neat. But yeah, Civilization 3 colonization map LP might be in trouble. It's being put on indefinite hold for now, possibly permanent hold. We'll see what happens. And that's part of the reason that I was so late in making any new episodes of anything, was because I had my schedule, and I was waiting for waiting to fix the problem on Civilization 3 before I made anything. But then I realized if if I still want to have fun doing this whole Let's Play thing, I have to sort of let loose a little bit. I have to, you know, kind of go off the, you know, regimented schedule, and just do what I want when I feel like it. And I think those of you can understand, because after all, this is supposed to be fun, you know, it's not supposed to be a job. I'm not making money on this. I don't have, you know, I'm not a YouTube partner or anything, and I doubt that I'm eligible. Although I'm not sure, because you've all heard of the LP or SSOH PC. No, SSOHK PC. You know who I'm talking about, probably. He actually became a partner recently because he's affiliated with Machinima and Machinima Respawn, which are two big deal YouTube channels. And it used to be that YouTube was shying away from the gaming community because of, you know, possible lawsuits or whatever. And in fact, Google was in a, you know, a dispute with Viacom. But once that was settled in YouTube's favor, which I think was the correct decision, YouTube has actually moved to embrace gamers and Let's Players. Now, I'm not sure exactly what level this is going to, if it's really a wholehearted embracing or just, you know, just an acceptance, you know. I should stop saying "you know" between every word. It sounds kind of, you know, dumb. But anyway, they let him become a partner, so there might be an opportunity for me to try for partnership. I think once you pass 1,000 subs, you become eligible, but that's certainly not the only criteria. Alright, come on. Let's get this hill rising here. But, so anyway, the point I was making was, you know, this has to be fun, because I'm not making money, and, you know, I do it because I love the games, and I like the, you know, I like the community, the people I get to talk to on here, you know. I enjoy reading comments, you know. A lot of LPers are like, oh, I don't care about the comments, I don't care what you think. You know, I'm the opposite of that. I read my comments all the time. You know, I try not to miss anything, although it's become harder as my subscriber base has grown. I'm still small enough where I can see, you know, almost all the messages that have been sent to me. Alright. Let's do some cliffs here.